Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Moran and I'm here today with another story in sign language. The story we're going to read today is called, May I Please Have a Cookie? Before we start, we're going to go over some signs that you're going to see in the story. So when I do the signs, you're going to say, oh, I know that one. So one thing I want to explain is that the character in the story is named Alfie, A-L-F-I-E, and he's a crocodile. Instead of signing his name and finger spelling it every single time, I came up with a name sign to use for Alfie. I'm taking an A and I'm putting it by my I, Alfie. So I'll say things like, Alfie said, or Alfie ate, and you'll know that that means Alfie. That's called a name sign, and that makes communicating a lot easier. So for example, if you were talking to me or about me, instead of saying Mrs. Moran, my name sign is an M, and it's down here because I have long hair. Your name sign usually goes along with something on your body that you can see. I have long hair, so it's an M like this. So I made one for Alfie because it would be easier to read this story. As you can see from the title, Alfie wants a cookie. So you take your left hand and you take your right hand in the shape of a cookie and you move it like this, cookie. And you saw me do that. He wants to eat these cookies. So you see what I do for eat? I take, this would be an O, but I kind of flatten it and I say eat. And in this story, he is searching for an idea. That is an I, and ideas come from your brain, so it's something that comes out of your brain, idea. Another character in this story is going to be Alfie's mom or mommy. Mommy is down here on your chin, and I want to show you, since it fits in, this is daddy up here. Mommy, daddy. And in the whole story, he's trying to think of a better way. So you're going to look out for those signs in the story, especially cookie. Okay, so now we're ready for our story. And the title of this story is, May I Please Have a Cookie? And it's by Jennifer E. Morris. Mommy was baking cookies. Alfie loved cookies. He loved to smell cookies. He loved to look at cookies. But most of all, Alfie loved to eat cookies. Don't grab, Alfie, said Mommy. Can you think of a better way to get a cookie? Alfie thought and thought and thought. Then Alfie got an idea. He found a big coat and a big hat. I want a cookie, said Alfie in a big, deep voice. And he said it, he had on a mustache. And then, oops. No, Alfie, said Mommy. Think of a better way to get a cookie. Alfie had another idea. He went outside. Mommy put icing on the cookies. Then she saw something. Did you see that? You see that fishing line coming down? Get down, Alfie, cried Mommy. Think of a better way to get a cookie. Alfie thought of another idea. He went to his room and got some paper. He cut and he colored. Soon, Alfie had his own cookies. But he still wanted a real cookie. He started to cry. Mommy hugged Alfie. Your cookies look yummy. May I please have one? Then Alfie had the best idea of all. Mommy, may I please have a cookie? He said. Yes, you may, Alfie, said Mommy. Thank you, said Alfie. You're welcome, said Mommy. And that's the end. So, did Alfie get the cookie at the end? Yes, because he used his manners. Because he said, please. Let's go over please. It's an open hand. You put it by your heart and you make a circle. Please. Another word we use when we have good manners, and I know all of you have wonderful manners, is we say thank you and you're welcome. And they are the same sign. We have an open hand and we put it by our chin and we say thank you. And if someone says thank you to you, the polite thing to say back is you're welcome. So these are some things you can practice this week. Please. Thank you. You're welcome. And did you see the sign for cookie? The cookie's right there. And I love the sign for bake because you can see it's something going into an oven. Doesn't it look like you're sliding something in? Bake. And you saw this sign. Remember what this is? Right, idea. He had to think of a better idea if he wanted to get the cookie. And he did think of a better idea. This is the sign for Mommy. You saw that a few times in the story. And we didn't see Daddy, but I'm just going to review it because it was in there too. And again, we use this for Alfie as the name sign. And he did get to eat the cookie at the end. So it was a happy ending, right? Even though he was a little sad when he was making his own. What did you think of Alfie's ideas? I thought it was kind of funny when he put on the big coat and the hat and the mustache until the mustache fell off. Poor Alfie, but it was a good ending. I hope you have a wonderful day, and it looks like you'll be able to get some books at the library soon. I don't know when, but it will be soon. So I look forward to seeing all of you, and I hope you learned some sign today and you have a good day. Bye-bye.